Hello everyone, I'm GW Fan the Softcore Brony, welcoming you to my latest Let's Play, Daydreaming Derpy! This is a game that came out not too long ago, so I figure, hey, let's do it! Why not? I guess I did kind of do a pony game relatively recently, but there's been a pretty long delay between them overall, so how about we get back to it, shall we? So, new game! Well, of course, doesn't everyone? Good question. Oh. Yeah, that's kind of the general, well, way you deal with it, I suppose. Anywho, we have the home of Derpy, and I guess she works at the post office because it's right next door? Oh, guess you already went to bed, huh? Yeah. What? You didn't have to wake her up! Muffins? Probably. What, wasn't she already in bed? Oh well, anyway. Yeah, forget dinner, we'll just go straight to bed. I love the look of the game here, I really do. All the art and whatnot, but more on that some other time. It's Dream World, well, Stages of Sleep. Dream World time. We can run with the shift key here. Well, actually, this will tell us right here. The space bar means enter, but you can also use the Z key. I think there's another key you can use as well. I think like the 0 key over on the the number pad, but I never use that over there. Yeah, shift to run, and yeah, also speed through dialogue. Can't go up or down in this area. Actually, there's a lot of areas we can't go up or down in. Ah, that must be a muffin recipe. Yes, we have our menu there. With, well, we don't have anything at the moment. Stamps. More on those soon. Skills. Right now we have, well, Derpy's signature clumsy step, I guess. Yeah, can't miss. Doesn't miss very often, as far as I've seen. And then Bubbles, which protects from an attack, which, well, could be useful if you know that something bad's coming, but yeah, we don't have any stamps or friends at the moment. Actually, it's just the status screen, as it were, so yeah, she does have a hard time holding down jobs, but she has many jobs! And uniforms, which you can't do anything with yet, and then quits, which is, well, how we get back to the main screen there if we want to, but nothing with that right now. And that one didn't give us any extra info. Ooh. Yeah, we can't do anything with that for, well, technically we don't ever do anything with that, but it is an entrance to some, or I should say an exit to somewhere we go to way later in the game. Oh, hey! Why? It's a bubble. Yeah, you tried popping one yet? Why not? What did bubbles ever do to you? Like what? Well, let's pop it then. We get into a battle, which actually does look a lot like Paper Mario in a way, but anyway, well, Bop is our fight command. I don't think we can ever run from any battle in the game, honestly, but it's not like there's a game over in this either, so we just wake up from our dreams. But anyway, yeah, we can use our quirks here. Similarly to the Shin Megami Tensei series, there's physical skills in the game that cost HP rather than MP, which doesn't sound as bad as you might think. And then, yeah, blue is MP, green is HP. I'm going to go ahead and use the clumsy step, which very seldomly misses, really. I just don't know what went wrong! And really powerful damage there. Awesome. Do we do it again? I mean, they only take 2 bops anyway, but... No. Okay, fine, it missed. Yeah, I don't want to die here. I think it's pretty embarrassing to die, but you probably had to just miss a whole bunch of times with the clumsy step there. Yeah, no big deal. You look silly up there anyway. And as you can probably hear, well, not probably, as you can hear, they do use a lot of Earthbound, well, Mother music in general, so I have no problem with that, personally. What about your police box? Oh. Really? Adorable? Oh. Something powerful, eh? Alrighty. Mare! Even dogs think that's scary. Yes! Brilliant, eh? I always knew I was brilliant. Anyway, we have a new, well, class, as it were. They're uniforms, which we can switch in battle if we want to, but it does take up a whole turn to switch, so I don't use that too often. With the male mare, it's actually a fair bit more powerful, for the most part, than our regular muffins. At least at the moment, anyway. Starting right off, we just have Junk Mail, which costs 10 HP. This is actually a fairly fast class, one of the faster ones on the whole uniform, as it were. I'm going to go ahead and use Junk Mail. It can hit 3 random foes, or just hit 1 foe with 3 hits, which isn't really that good, honestly, unless you get a critical hit in there, because otherwise I'm going to do not too much more damage than normal, but might as well throw the old Junk Mail in there. Ow. Yeah, that was a critical hit right there. You get a little bit more than twice normal damage. And now we're at level 2. We get greeting cards for, well, the male mare here, which is actually a multi-target healing ability. Very nice. And also our other original Muffins form, or uniform as it's called, got to level 2 as well. Spiffy. Yeah, all uniforms in the game share experience points. There's no experience splitting of any kind, so don't have to worry about that. Yeah, even uniforms we don't have yet are going to get experience points. So, yeah. It's like class changing or something. The pause screen. I prefer to call it the menu screen, but whatever. Floats your boat, dude. Why not? Oh, I see. Well, we kind of already knew that, but... yeah. Oh. Oh, so this is your fault. Brilliant! Ah. I get... isn't that dangerous? I mean, this is sort of like what Princess Luna does every night, but with less supervision. Well, she doesn't need supervision, but yeah, with less common sense, as it were. So, anyway, enjoy peering through other ponies' dreams. I'm sure they won't mind. But anyway, yeah, we'll just leave, and, well, this is the end of this particular dream, so now we actually just wake up. Though we can go back there if we want, but there's never a reason to. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, here in the waking world, we got Dinky over here, who serves as a free healing and save point. Yeah, how's school going? Oh. Well, that sucks. Oh. Yeah, bring all the sweaters! Oh, yeah, that too. So anyway, yeah, we'll just save. Only four save files there, so... might as well go upstairs, even though there's not really anything up here. Just the fridge and, well, actually not really much else. Sure. Oh, call Miss Harshwinny. Why? 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 Oh, or Twilight. Yeah, that too. Oh. Why are you so dependent on Miss Harshwinny? Oh, duh. There's more sticky notes. I was like, wait, where am I going? Ooh, I'm getting some weird sound going there. I really hope that's not catching into the microphone. I hope it's just my headset going out. Oh yeah, anyway. Hold on a sec. That does seem to be... I don't know what's going on there. That wasn't happening in, well, earlier tests of this, so... We shall see if that continues. Hopefully it doesn't. Anyway, Harshwinny again. Oh, okay. Anyway, the only other thing up here is Dinky's room, but we can't, well, do anything with that for now, so... Anywho, we can go back to the dream world now if we really want to, but let's stay awake for now and take a look around town. Got 3 different paths we can go, and plus the post office. Oh, hey, Diamond Tiara. Missing posters? She was missing? Oh, sure, that's not important. Anyway, here we've got, well, I guess our boss. Ah. Oh. I must have been delivering letters to the wrong place again. Yeah. Oh. Anyway, yeah, if we want to, which, well, we might, we can start our shift, which, well, is how we make money in the game. There's actually several of these things that we can do. Although we must use the respective uniform for the job. Oh, usually I'm healed whenever I do this, but for some reason my MP wasn't healed. Huh. That's odd. That's kind of a glitch, I guess. Anyway, this right here, we have little chance of completing this task at the moment. Oh, wow, I got a critical hit. Because these guys are really, really powerful, and they can stun you, and basically just kill you, so... But don't worry, we don't die. We just failed at our job, and we get half the money that we otherwise would have received. Oh. Now, we don't actually get, I mean, we get money for completing the task, but completing the task and actually all the different jobs we can do around town is not going to net us anything besides money, so... Yeah, we get 10 bits. It's only worth 20 bits if you actually complete it. Other jobs are worth, well, a little bit more than that. Here we have, the stamped, person. Stamp pony. Frazzle. Oh. Is that bad? Well, actually it is pretty thrilling in this game, at least. Yeah, think? This is basically like badges from Paper Mario, so... Except there's way, way fewer stamps. So anyway, now if we have enough money, we can buy stuff, but we can't at the moment. This is all the stamps that she is ever going to sell in the game there. So, before I go back to the dream world, there are, well, actually 4 stamps, but 3 stamps in particular you might want to buy, just because it's relatively cheap. The hospital stamp is really good. I'll go over the rest of them later, but yeah, HP and defense. It's only 2 defense, but that makes a surprising difference in this game, at least with the way things go. Otherwise, I also want to get the Wonderbolt stamp for at least the early game, because a lot of the uniforms we have are going to be a little on the slow side, or at least one of the main ones I want to use right off the bat is going to be a little on the slow side until we get to about level 4. So, yeah, this will be really useful for the early game. I definitely want to pick up the Star Swirl stamp, which, yeah, cuts MP and cost in half and gives us another 20 MP. And... well, in lieu of the hospital stamp, the other one you might want to get is the Sun Princess stamp here at the bottom, which does pretty similar thing there, but also gives us a little tiny attack boosts and, well, a little bit more agility. I'm probably going to get both of these just because I'm totally willing to get more money, but for now I'm going to ignore my mail job and get out there, get out the door. So we'll just go over to the Winnie Square over here, as it were. We see several familiar faces. Oh, hey. Oh. Taco Tuesdays! You'd be best friends with Sonata, wouldn't you? Oh, why not? Huh. Oh. Oh, yeah. Great sandwich. I'm not really fond of sub sandwiches myself, or eating sandwiches out, as it were. Or, you know, like Subway. I'm not really big on that sort of thing, but we got the music. Ah. Was that in the song? I don't remember that, but before I talk to Rarity and Fluttershy, let's go over here and talk to the mayor and AK Yearling. What is she doing here, anyway? Oh, yeah, actually there are subterranean caverns. I forgot about that. Maud lives there. Oh. Are we worried about bugbears? There's not one in this game, by the way, but... Huh, interesting you'd call AK for that, but... Yeah, before we go into any of the buildings, let's talk to Fluttershy and Rarity, shall we? Okay. Ah, yeah, dressed in their ponytone costumes. Oh, yeah? -3 today. Yeah. Oh, plus me? Ah, yeah. Can we get a Ponytones uniform? Derpy can sing? Huh. Who knew? Anyway, Ponytones uniform. I'll go a little bit more over that in just a moment as we, well, get into this. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can at least practice with you guys. So, sure, let's practice. Ponytones uniform is basically a straight-up white mage. It has very low physical offense. Starts right off with Sweet Melody, which is a multi-target healing skill. It's actually one of only... Well, this one and the... what is it? The Male Mare and the Muffins all start off with a multi-target healing, at least once they get to level 2 anyway. So, physical attack, no, not so useful here. But I do want to use the Shrill Notes, which has a chance to confuse. It would be nice if they did get confused. This is one of the few... Ooh. This is one of the few... Ow. Darn it. Jobs that we actually is very completable this right now, but I'm not getting fortunate in my completion at all. Nope, they got me. If I was a little bit more fortunate in the confusion, they are totally beatable right now, but I'll make them beatable anyway once I buy a stamp. Yeah, 15 bits, but I'm... Oh, wait, no, I'm not short. I need 25 exactly. I think, right? It was 25, wasn't it? Am I just misremembering? Oh, good, good. I want the hospital stamp to give me a little extra HP and defense, and that will make, well, that particular one a little bit more bearable, but I'm not going to redo it right now. And again, I'll be healed once I start the job again, so... Yeah, we can change our uniforms here if we want to, but not really a whole lot of reason. Yeah, you can see the attack power and what have you. Yeah, Male Mare is very fast. I'm kind of surprised, really. But, yeah, it doesn't do anything here. It'll make a difference in the dream world. You'll actually get to see it. But for now, let's go into the diner, shall we? Can't talk to this person, but... Hey! I did. Did I? The Greasy Hour? guess. Yeah, we can get the waitress uniform, which is actually kind of like the ponytones, except a little bit more physical oriented. Sure, let's start the shift. This, I don't expect to win this. This was freaking hard. These two hit so hard. But yeah, right off the bat, we get Slice of Pie, which is a single target healing ability. Once we get to level 4, we'll also get a multi-target healing. This one I find to be a little bit more useful than the Ponytones, which I never actually used Ponytones. Yeah, House Special Poison can be useful, but unfortunately status effects, even Poison, can heal in the same turn they're inflicted, so I don't really tend to use them much, but... Anyway, out of these two, hit customer B first, because whenever we defeat one of these two customers, they'll be replaced by another predetermined customer. If we defeat this one first, then Bulk Biceps is going to show up, and he has so strong and has so much HP. Whereas this guy has a really weak customer behind. Yeah, they get a lot of critical hits there, you see. Ow! Ow! Yeah, there's no way you're going to... Thanks. No way! Wow. Yeah, no way are you gonna beat this one right now. Holy cow! This one's worth a lot of money, though. Yeah, 15 bits, worth 30 if you actually win, but... I'm not winning that one right now. I use the waitress at least once for a particular situation early in the game when I kind of need healing, but... First time I played the game, I didn't bother going in. I kind of missed this door somehow, so I totally didn't realize that Harshwitty was here. Oh, hey. Oh, you call me Miss, Do, huh? It's not a typo, by the way. Oh. Off-season? Oh, why? I mean, I know I get a lot of odd jobs, but... Oh. Okay, fine. Oh. Oh. Oh, okay, and yeah, we get the Secretary uniform, which, well, I don't ever use because of the particular skills it has. It's primarily status effects. Actually, no, it's all status effects and, like, one physical skill. Oddly enough, the Secretary is tied, or actually has the highest physical defense and is tied for the highest magic defense in the game. For some reason, I don't know why. But, yeah, it has no healing abilities. But, yeah, it's got a lot of defense. And also, by the way, most of the uniforms share the same HP, but not all of them do. There's a couple that don't. Yeah, right off the bat, we got the J'accuse, which is an accusation, stuns an enemy, dirty file, confusion, and then the stress ball, which is the physical skill we get. I think once we get to level 3, we get one more skill that I don't care about, so... Anyway, this is actually another one of the more, well, ones we could actually complete, because these two don't really do that much damage to me. Although I could get poisoned. Or stunned. I'm trying to stun you with my J'accuse, dang it. There we go. I'll just bop you then. They have a lot of defense and HP themselves, though. Ow! Why am I so slow? I swear I was outspeeding these guys in my test runs. The heck? Ow. Oh, by the way, up there up above where you see, like, their name, it will show you status effects they are inflicted with, or buffs, for that matter. There we go. Well, it's just a matter of fighting now, but as long as they don't get any critical hits, I should be good. I mostly was taken up by that poison there. Yeah, Secretary's not too fast anyway, but yeah, it's very defensive, but I don't ever have a use for that. Good thing I got that stamp, otherwise I wouldn't have survived that. Ah. Alright, 30 bits, awesome. Now I almost have enough to buy another stamp that I want. The rest of them are like 50, but... Anyway, we can... Oh, by the way, we can do those as many times as we like, too. So, even if you complete them... Because it's literally the only way to get money, or at least a lot of money. I mean, there's some random money that's in the dream world, but it's all in increments of like 2 and 5 bits, and I think altogether there's less than 20 bits in the whole dream world, so... Anyway, these two paths will eventually circle around to each other. There's just 2 areas to explore. I'm going to go this way first. We got the marketplace here, which is where we buy all the available items in the game. Their inventories will never increase. Yeah, they're very inexpensive too. I would, well, not right away, but eventually I'll get some MP restoring items. I don't really need them early on. There's a lot of repetition in these. Like, what's the point of this? 3 and 5, but they still do 20 MP. Okay. And, yeah, Lyra's there, but we can't talk to her ever for some reason. She's just a background pony, which is appropriate? I don't know. Hey, carrots, carrot top, carrot bar, and carrot juice there, and carrot sandwich, which is all good, I suppose. 25 HP, not really great. There's better healing items over at Applejack's shop as far as 5-bit items go, but you might want to splurge on this 10-bit carrot muffin, because this is literally the highest healing you'll get for healing items in the game, is 50, so yeah. And this is just basically a carbon copy of the frickin' MP healing items over at Bonbons, except for, well, the weaker one anyway. And Applejack, who's got Golden Delicious, and Big Macintosh, which both do the exact same thing. Okay then, I'm kind of wondering if one of them's supposed to do MP, but eh. Yeah, 30 HP and MP, don't care. Yeah, it's a better deal because it's 40 HP for 5 bits, but I would rather splurge on the 50 HP, because... Yeah, and then we get revival items that I don't ever use. So, the game's not that difficult. Hey, Apple Bloom. No, but I will eventually. Not because of you, but for other reasons. Trixie! Surprisingly, Starlight is not in this game. Oh. Talking to me? She talking to me? Oh, sure. That's kind of what I do. Oh. Sure. Heck yeah! Ah. Alright, the Magician's Assistant! Probably the single most powerful uniform in the game. I'll explain why later, because it's not going to be obvious. In fact, people who've already played through the game might be wondering, what the heck is he talking about? This is another one that is doable right now, but I am probably going to need a different stamp, like more than one stamp, which you might have noticed I can only equip one stamp at the moment. But yeah, let's start off, well, Curtain Call. Actually, this is a pretty good one. You become harder to hit until you do get hit. Yeah. Well, yeah, you do become harder to hit. I might use that. I don't know. Let's start off with that, because she, depending on what she does, really, is how this is determined. Darn it. Fine. Let's not do that. Rose Dart. Stun you. Ow. Yeah, if she does that a lot, you're going to die quick. Well, that Curtain Call was not going to help. This is a 3-phase fight. Ah. In which hat has Trixie hidden herself? She is always hiding in the middle hat, no matter what. Every single time. I don't think that one fights back either. Like in this part of the fight. The concealed and hidden Trixie is now visible or whatever. Oh. Can I do it? Oh. Well, you say get you out of here, but you're gonna fight back anyway! If she would get stunned more often, or at least not use that light trick of hers. Ow. Oh. Well. Maybe I should have bought a healing item. As long as she doesn't use that too much, I can win. But it's gonna come down to the wire. Yeah, that didn't make it. Didn't get that too much. Oh well, I don't really care. 10 bits. Yeah, this is a pretty good uniform for the fact that it has, well, a good amount of MP. Same with the Ponytones. Actually, Ponytones actually will have higher MP in general, but more on these soon enough. Oh yeah, this one also has pretty high agility as well. So, there's that. I want to at least get through the town here before I call it a day, so... Got the comics, which I'll come back to you in moments. Let's talk to Rainbow Dash first. Hey! We can't talk to Scootaloo, unfortunately. Oh. I already was an unofficial Wonderbolt. Remember, she was in the reserves, wasn't she? And we get the Wonderbolt Temp uniform, which is actually one of the better ones, although not right off the bat. It actually kind of sucks at the moment. This one has much lower MP, or HP than all the other uniforms. By like 40 points or some ridiculous thing like that. But it makes up for that by having pretty high natural evasion. Sure, this is another one of the ones you can actually win right now, although I needed that stamp. Yeah, look at my HP now, 113. That's plus 25 from that, or plus 20 from that stamp. So yeah, just don't use the stunts, because they cost so much for how low my HP is, even with what they do. So yeah, just bop her way. Hopefully our evasion will kick in. She has high evasion too, because she's basically the same thing. As long as she doesn't stun me, yeah, I should be able to beat her right now. See how she's frowning? That means she's low on HP. She doesn't actually have that much. And this is actually my favorite way to get money, because Dash is actually pretty easy overall. And she's worth 30 bits, which is, well, the highest amount of bits we can earn for any of these jobs. So I like to just beat up on Rainbow Dash over and over again. Sorry, people who like Rainbow Dash. Got Twilight and Moon Dancer over here. Not that they're really useful. I mean, well, they are if you're a newbie to the game, but... Oh, I guess, but... Yeah, we're not starting a franchise, Twilight. I know, I get the feeling you would want to, but... Well, yeah, we can learn about, uniform skills, status conditions, but I'm not too worried about that, so I'll explain myself later. Over there is just home. So, we got this random door in, for some reason, that just leads down to this pit here. We got Pinkie Pie, who sells party supplies, which are battle items that are based on our luck stats. This, oh, yeah, and this that I don't care about, but yeah, this is why the Magician's Assistant is the most powerful in the game, because of the luck stat, and the Magician's Assist has the highest luck of any uniform. As 24 right there, as you can see. Because, yeah, right now, if you get the Party Cannon, which is only 15 bits, with that much luck, you can do around 100 points of damage per Party Cannon to one enemy. And it just gets, like, 100 more every 10 luck. And this thing just has so much luck compared to all the other ones, it just gets insane. You can do, like, 200 points of damage. You know, whereas, like, every other uniform will be able to max out at, like, 100 at most for, like, their most powerful attack, and most of them won't even hit that. So, yeah. Actually, most of them won't get much higher than 80. So, yeah, the Magician's Assist can just be ridiculous. For more than one reason, too, and I'll get to that in a moment, after I go talk to Spike. Oh, hey. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Oh. Awaken the Pie Sisters! And who honestly look adorable standing up like that. Ah. Spend time with Limestone Day. Oh. I see. I see. Yeah, I guess. I don't know why she's in the well, but she actually participates in the fight too, technically, because of the skills that the sisters use in this upcoming fight here. You get the Construction Worker, which is the physically strongest of all the uniforms, as well as slowest, which is... Actually, this is one of my favorites just because of the strength, natural strength it has. It's much stronger than all the other ones. Ah. Now this fight... Don't even bother. There's no way you're gonna beat them. Especially if Pinkie jumps in with her skills. Oh, they just started with a regular attack right off the bat? I'm kind of surprised. I don't ever use any of these. Mod Rush hits enemies multiple times, 4 times to be precise, but all 4 hits together is less than your basic physical attack with this, so... Okay. Easy buck, don't care, safety first. Whatever. Yeah, this always misses for some reason. I don't know why. So if she does that a whole bunch of times, you can win. The dangerous thing here is if Pinkie attacks. Because she'll drop a freaking steamroller on you and do like 60 to 70 points of damage. Thanks. I'm surprised Pinkie... Usually I get killed by Pinkie in like 2 or 3 turns. So, yeah. Yeah, don't even bother. But yeah, 15 bits there. I like to beat up on Rainbow Dash for that. But anyway, let's talk to Spike now, because I've got 100 bits. Hey. And I don't remember what her name is, but this is the dragon. She's from the comics. I cannot remember her name for the life of me. He does. He has really good stuff, too. First of all is the card binder, which I absolutely want to buy. As far as I'm aware, this is the only one in the game. And it will... Well, once you buy any of these, they sell out, just like the stamps. Because with the card binder, it increases the amount of stamps you can equip by 1. Even if you try to use it on another party member, which we'll get later, it'll still default to Derpy only. So... And now I can equip 2 stamps, which is the most we can equip throughout the entire game as far as I'm aware, so I will be buying another stamp eventually. But otherwise, he sells uniforms. What is the deal with these uniforms? Well, basically, all of our party members in the game are temporary, like very temporary, except for 3 semi-permanent party members. You'll kind of see what I mean by that eventually. And those 3 semi-permanent party members have each of these respective uniforms, so they just kind of give you the option of having them as well. Otherwise, we have the Mare cosplay, which, well, there's kind of a side quest you can do where you temporarily take the control of Mare and for whatever reason, it's a carbon copy of the Magician's Assistant, so... It's just a purely aesthetic decision whether you want to look like Darkwing Duck or Tuxedo Mask with a mustache. So, otherwise, yeah, these, well, Daring Do cosplay, I do not give a crap about this one. This just has nothing useful. I mean, it has a really powerful physical skill called Boulder Drop that it learns at, I think, level 4, but I don't care. It's not that good. Detective cosplay, it's actually a lot like the Secretary, except faster but less defensive. That's kind of it. And also it comes with a really nifty evasion skill as well, so that could be good, but I don't ever use that. And then we have the Flim Flam cosplay, which I do want to buy before I go back to the Dream World, because this starts right off with an ability called Handout, which costs money rather than HP or MP, 5 bits to be precise, and it grants you the greedy status, which is the most insane status in an RPG ever, pretty much, because it allows you to have 2 attacks per turn, and it's permanent for the rest of the freaking battle! So, yeah. Now, the greedy, or the handout there, the Magician's Assistant will also learn that at level 4, so that's another reason the Magician's Assistant's insane. But, yeah, this is really good for immediately. But, otherwise, the only other thing to note about all the different... cancel. Especially the one button there. Yeah, about all the different uniforms is that they do have different experience rates. You might notice here. Muffins, 41 to the next one. Male Mare, yeah, 37. Basically, there's kind of, well, 4 tiers to experience points. Muffins takes the absolute longest to level up. Eventually, it's going to be like 2 levels below everything else. I don't ever end up using it again. And oh, by the way, it got this new ability. There are 2 new abilities: Good Thoughts, restores HP to all party members, and Bubble, which protects from one attack. Basically, it reduces the damage by like 95%. But yeah, that one is the slowest. I don't ever end up using it again. The Male Mare, the Wonderbolt Temp, and Daring Do costume all level up the next slowest, which is actually kind of another reason I don't like the Daring Do costume, and why the Wonderbolt Temp takes a little while before it gets good, because it's going to get a really good skill at level 4, which will make it one of the better ones. Then the Magician's Assist, and, well, obviously the Mare Duel costume are the next slowest, and everything else levels up the fastest. So there is that to consider. So yeah, that's the one downside to the Magician's Assist, although it's stupidly good if you want to use those party cannons, which, because they're so stupidly good, I'm actually going to ban for the LP, except possibly for like the super boss of the game, or well, so-called super boss. It's not that difficult, really. But yeah, I'm basically going to fight Rainbow Dash a whole bunch of times so I can buy the other 3 stamps that I mentioned earlier, plus the Flim Flam cosplay. It actually doesn't take long at all. Especially once I get the the Sun Princess stamp, because it increases my attack power by just a little bit more, and also makes it a little safer to fight Rainbow Dash. But yeah, fighting her is real quick, plus you get healed just for getting into the fight. So yeah, this is just my way of getting money real fast. I'll be doing that and, well, getting all that stuff before next time on Let's Play Daydreaming Derpy. Arrivederci!